In the hustle and bustle of our modern world, where the constant barrage of noise often drowns out the subtleties of meaningful communication, the Stoics offer us a profound insight, the transformative power of silence. Today, we embark on a journey to unravel 6 Stoic principles that guide us in using silence effectively in our daily lives. Zeno, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, revered Stoic philosophers, all recognized the potential harm that careless words could inflict. As we navigate through their timeless wisdom, we will discover the art of saying more by saying less, understanding the importance of well-thought, outspeech, and embracing the Stoic response to the chaotic clamor of the world around us. So, let us delve into these principles and explore how the profound simplicity of silence can indeed turn us into winners in the game of life. Principle 1. Why silence is important in the cacophony of life. It's not uncommon to find ourselves in the role of the well-intentioned advice giver, eager to solve problems for those we care about. However, the Stoics caution us against the assumption that every problem requires our immediate solution. A 2014 study in the International Journal of Listening sheds light on the key component of conversational satisfaction: active listening. Stoicism advocates for expressing interest through nonverbal cues, such as subtle nodding and maintaining eye contact to signal genuine engagement. Moreover, refraining from paraphrasing the speaker's message helps avoid judgment, fostering a more empathetic environment. By encouraging individuals to elaborate on their beliefs or feelings, we not only show engagement, but also equip ourselves to offer more meaningful assistance. Hence, the Stoic approach encourages us to listen more, speak less, and understand that sometimes the most powerful response is the attentive silence that allows others to be heard. Principle 2. Epictetus' wisdom on silence. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, imparts valuable insights into the essence of silence through his timeless wisdom. Be silent as to services you have rendered, but speak of favors you have received, he advises. In a world often dominated by self-promotion, this Stoic principle nudges us to shift our focus from narrating our achievements to expressing gratitude for the support we've received. The Stoic lens encourages taking a bird's-eye view, not just of our lives, but also of our conversations. Are we giving credit where it's due? Is our speech guided by ego or gratitude? Stoicism teaches that the latter is not only more virtuous, but also more succinct. In a few words, we can convey gratitude far more meaningfully than in a lengthy monologue. Thus, Epictetus invites us to explore the power of silence embedded in the humility of acknowledging the contributions of others to our journey. Principle 3. Zeno's wisdom on controlling speech. Zeno, another luminary of Stoicism, imparts a timeless lesson through a simple yet profound statement: better to trip with the feet than the tongue. This analogy underscores the potential harm our words can cause compared to physical stumbles. The dichotomy of control, a central Stoic concept articulated by Epictetus, guides us to discern what's within our control and what isn't. Our speech, being an act of our own doing, falls under our control. Yet, mastering this control is a formidable challenge. Zeno's wisdom prompts us to pause and reflect before engaging in conversation. When faced with the opportunity to respond, be it in a social setting or a serious discussion, The Stoic approach encourages us to mentally count to 3. This intentional pause allows us to weigh the impact of our words, fostering self-awareness and the realization that not every thought needs vocalization. By practicing this Stoic self-awareness, we begin to comprehend that the majority of what we contemplate saying is often better left unsaid. Thus, Zeno's wisdom prompts us to navigate conversations with deliberate thought and measured responses, aligning our speech with the Stoic principle of self-control. Principle 4. Communicating effectively. In the realm of communication, particularly during heated debates or arguments, the Stoic philosophy emphasizes the power of silence as a shield for maintaining self-control. The Stoics, including Epictetus, likened anger to temporary insanity, highlighting the loss of reason and empathy that accompanies emotional outbursts. When faced with a confrontational or emotional situation, the Stoic response is not to match the intensity of the other person's emotions, but to embrace silence. Picture a matador skillfully dodging a raging bull. In the same vein, we are urged to remain still, be silent, and wait for the opportune moment to respond with tact. Silence in the face of anger is not a sign of weakness, but a strategic move towards resolution. The measured response, born out of silence, holds the potential to guide the conversation towards a more thoughtful and mutually satisfying conclusion. As Epictetus wisely counsels, be silent for the most part, or, if you speak, say only what is necessary and in a few words. In moments of intense emotions, brevity becomes a powerful ally, offering a stark contrast to the chaotic exchanges that often characterize heated discussions. This Stoic approach invites us to embrace the art of measured silence, recognizing that the best answer to anger is often found in the thoughtful space between words. Principle 5. Seneca's perspective on quality over quantity. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher known for his profound insights on life, echoes the sentiment that life's essence is not measured by its duration, but by its quality. Applying this principle to our daily conversations, Seneca encourages us to consider the quality of our words over their quantity. In a world that often values verbosity, Seneca's wisdom prompts us to experiment with saying more by saying less. Imagine a scenario where brevity transforms an ordinary conversation into a meaningful exchange. Seneca's words encourage us to consciously elevate the quality of our communication, steering away from unnecessary verbosity. Instead of indulging in lengthy monologues, consider expressing gratitude succinctly. Seneca's insight suggests that the true impact of our words lies not in their abundance, but in their depth and authenticity. In the pursuit of a virtuous and fulfilled life, Seneca invites us to save our breaths for moments of true significance and substance, embracing the Stoic virtue of purposeful and quality speech. Principle 6. Overcoming fear through silence. Silence, often feared and misunderstood, holds a unique place in the Stoic toolkit for personal growth. Stoicism acknowledges the prevalent fear of public speaking, placing it alongside the fear of death in societal anxieties. The Stoics, recognizing the power of fear to paralyze us, offer a practical trick for overcoming it: the visualization of the worst-case scenario. Picture yourself leading a crucial meeting, only to have your mind go blank on key slides. Envision a networking dinner where a sought-after contact dismisses your business card. Imagine pitching an article to an uninterested editor. Now, Consider the momentary discomfort in each of these scenarios. Stoicism challenges us to confront our fears head on and recognize that, in the grand scheme, these moments are fleeting. If the fear of embarrassment or judgment is the worst consequence we can envision, the Stoics argue that there are far more challenging fates in the world. By contemplating these scenarios, we come to realize that we can emerge from such experiences relatively unscathed and, importantly, strengthened. Stoicism encourages us to view the opinions of others as revealing little about our true selves. Instead, it prompts us to reflect on the reasons behind our silence. Is it born of fear or wisdom? This Stoic approach empowers us to embrace silence, not as a shield, but as a tool for personal growth and resilience in the face of fear. Principle 7. Marcus Aurelius on being a good human being. The Stoic teachings culminate in the profound reflections of Marcus Aurelius, offering a blueprint for embodying Stoic silence in our quest to be good human beings. Aurelius reminds us of our fundamental task, to be virtuous and to align with nature's demands. This involves speaking the truth as we see it, but with kindness, humility, and without hypocrisy. Imagine a scenario where eloquence is required in the face of someone yelling at you, or empathy is needed when a friend seeks solace. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes that the power of Stoic silence lies not just in saying less, but in saying what is necessary, and doing so with authenticity and empathy. The Stoic perspective encourages us to navigate the complexities of human interaction with grace and purpose. In practicing Stoic silence, we learn to choose our words carefully, recognizing their potential impact. This transformative approach allows us to be present in conversations, to offer genuine support, and to speak with eloquence when the situation demands. As we internalize the lessons of Stoic silence, we become architects of meaningful connections and contributors to a virtuous and fulfilling existence. This, according to Marcus Aurelius, is the essence of Stoic wisdom, a wisdom that stands as a beacon guiding us through the cacophony of life. In Ryan Holiday's latest work, Stillness is the Key, the contemporary resonance of Stoicism echoes loudly. In a world perpetually filled with noise, from the incessant buzzing of phones to the cacophony of daily life, the Stoic philosophy provides a timeless guide. It encourages us to cultivate stillness, find solace in silence, and navigate life's complexities with wisdom and purpose. The Stoic journey we've explored, guided by Zeno, Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, reveals a profound truth. That silence, when wielded with intention, is a form of mastery. It is not a retreat from the world, but a strategic and empowering tool for navigating it. Silence, as advocated by the Stoics, is a transformative force that allows us to say more by saying less, to communicate with depth, and to foster connections with authenticity. As we journey through the teachings of Stoic silence, let us embrace the power of intentional and thoughtful speech. Let us express gratitude rather than self-promotion, navigate arguments with tactful silence, and prioritize the quality of our words over their quantity. Stoicism teaches us that, in the silence that surrounds us, lies the essence of wisdom, the power to be good human beings, to face fears with resilience, and to contribute meaningfully to our shared journey. In conclusion, let us heed the wisdom of the Stoics and recognize the transformative power of silence. In our pursuit of virtue and fulfillment, May we emerge as winners, not by drowning in the noise of the world, but by embracing the profound simplicity of Stoic silence.